people might be asking themselves, do I need professional advice? And we will address that conflict of interest up front right now because we are heavily biased towards this. But at the same point, we have seen the benefits of it in our work with the clients. But there's one thing that I really wanted to emphasize. You need to work with a qualified, independent advisor who actually has your best interest at heart. Any thoughts on that?
The standard configuration in an office is a desk with like a P-top kind of a thing where the client sits on one side and you're on the other side. And I think that perfectly portrays the institutional client advisory relationship, where the advisor is working for an institution which has quotas that say you must bring in X amount of revenue per month, or you might as well just hand in your papers, your resignation paper, because this isn't going to work out. Okay. It's something that's driven by a relationship between a company and its employee advisor. And the client is there to fulfill the mission of the shareholders, which is to drive earnings. An independent advisor turns that around and simply sits on the same side of the table as an advocate for the client. And we call that a fiduciary responsibility. When, as portfolio managers, and you and I are both portfolio managers, our job is we need to give investment advice. And I will extend that out and say financial advice in general, even though that's not required on the license, but I would extend it out there. We need to give advice to clients as if that was our own money. We need to give advice that is in their interests and not in ours. And in return, we charge a transparent and an agreed upon fee. And it's usually expressed as a percentage of investments under management. And our job is to source the best possible portfolio construction and portfolio advice that we can for our clients at the best possible price. And
within the context of their plan and circumstance.
Within the context of the plan. Yeah. That's what independent advice looks like versus, walking into a financial institution, sitting across the table from somebody else and them advising us with a perspective on how can I validate my job today. Mm-hmm. I hate to be so harsh, but that's just the way it is. And I think it's time for clients, for people out there, investors, to recognize that there's a better way based on working with an independent advisor, a guide by their side, rather than somebody who is in a cloaked adversarial position. Somebody who is in a conflict of interest. Yeah. They are working for the institution that is selling the investments to the clients, rather than working for the clients to create financial solutions that are in their better interest.